video we're going to be talking all about Levelution in Battlefield 4. So let's start off at the very beginning where it all began, in the beta of course. Now in the beta we got a first-hand experience of trying to destroy the tower, the skyscraper on Siege of Shanghai. I think it was very enjoyable. The map they chose for the beta at least was very good. Maybe I'd like to see Paracel Storm or something else appear, but it never really happened. So we were stuck with Siege of Shanghai. Bringing the tower down maybe the first or second time was very enjoyable, because either you want to because it's a beta and that's what it's there for, or you want to experience Levelution for the very first time. It was a beta, at least anyway. Now the full game's released and we got to experience maps such as Flood Zone, Lankang Dam, Paracel Storm, Dawnbreaker, all these long-awaited maps. Now, they all have phenomenal Levelution features in them. I don't need to go through them because I think we're all pretty familiar with them by now, at least. Battlefield 4 didn't disappoint with Levelution. A lot of people are saying either has too much or not enough destruction. You can't really win, but for me, I think at least on the majority of maps, it has ample destruction and Levelution features. Maybe you can't bring every single building down, but there is either something that you can blow up that makes a huge explosion, or, for example, Siege of Shanghai, you can bring a huge tower down. On that map, you can't bring every building down, but the one you can bring down is amazing. Now, the first expansion pack for Battlefield 4 has been released. For me, I always take the first expansion pack as first impression. So, for example, you're meeting a person for the very first time, they kind of act a bit weird. You're going to expect they're going to act weird again. Then you may not talk to them, but for me that transfers across to the expansion packs. If they are a bit weird, then maybe the rest are as well. So basically what I'm trying to say is China Rising, the maps are amazing. They are absolutely incredible, but they feature no Levelution, practically zero. I say practically because there are some bridges and some walls you can take down, but they're not really Levelution as we know it. It was quite disappointing because there is quite a lot of opportunities they can do for Levelution. For example, one I came up with on Guilin Peaks, I believe it's called. The one with the caves, at least anyway, you can have rocks right above the entrances and exits to the caves, because I believe there's 2 or 3 ways you can go in and come out of them. So you put rocks just above there, either concealed and held by this chain wire, because a lot of places I've been to, I've seen cliff faces, they've been held on by this chain wire. And that is very practical, very safe, because you don't want the rocks coming down unexpectedly on drivers or people walking by. So you hold it on with this chain wire, maybe 1 or 2 RPGs to destroy the actual wire itself, and it brings these rocks tumbling down, blocking off the exit. Now, obviously that would kill people if it landed on it. It would block your way so you can't exit, but the thing about it is you've kind of got to have a counter, because you don't want people to be stuck in there forever. So maybe you can take a few pieces of C4 to actually destroy the rubble and make it move out of your way. But of course this was my idea and it's not actually in the map. I think it'd be really cool, and they kind of missed the trick with it. But the problem is, and the point I'm trying to make is, Levelution isn't in China Rising. It kind of makes me think, will Levelution be put in the maps on, say, Naval Strike or Naval Pass, whatever it's called, and Dragon's Teeth, the other 2 expansion packs? Are we going to see Levelution back in those maps? Because for the moment at least, it seems like Levelution is just for Battlefield 4, the base game, and it seems like they haven't actually bothered to put it in. I think mainly why there's no Levelution is because DICE were trying to focus on fixing Battlefield 4, the most important thing, not really focusing on the DLC. Now, I do think and I do believe Levelution will come back to the future expansion pack maps, but as you may have noticed, the title says Volcanic Eruption. As we know, there's no volcanoes in Battlefield 4, at least not yet. This is kind of an idea and a concept I came up with, and I just really wanted to share it. So, having a volcano in Battlefield 4, that would be absolutely incredible. But there'd be a lot of things to actually think about. So, first of all, the volcano, how would it actually go off? Would it be player activated? I don't really know how you'd activate a volcano. So perhaps it would have to be AI activated, or just something that goes off throughout the map. I don't know what you call it, but when it goes off, it obviously spurts out this lava, this magma, huge eruption, huge explosion, obviously shakes the map. You'd obviously notice and feel when the volcano erupts, so that'd be incredible. But it rains down this this magma, the lava, onto the map. What I thought about was the Siege of Shanghai Tower. Now, when that falls, it disperses this dust cloud across the map, which frankly ruins it, but I don't want that to happen if, say, when this erupts. What you could do is have these certain areas in the map that set on fire, so it makes a smoke cloud, which would obviously disperse vision. Not entirely, because there'll only be certain areas on fire. You don't want too many, and you don't want too little. I think that would be absolutely incredible. Do post your opinions and thoughts on this. If you have any ideas of what you would like to see towards Levelution, please do post it in the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and as always, until next time.